Welcome to this deep dive. Forget the slow climb today. We're plunging headfirst into the ultra fast, ultra risky world of meme coin trading.
That's right. We're looking specifically at the strategies someone tried to use to make, you know, lightning quick gains.
And our source for this high octane journey.
It's a YouTube video by TJR titled Turning $100 into Generational Wealth Trading Meme Coins.
Okay, big claim.
Yeah, a very big claim.
Hmm.
Now, we're not here to say if that's realistic, not at all, but we are going to dissect his actual approach.
What he really did.
Exactly. The tools he used, the trade-offs, and what his experience tells us about trying to, well, ride these viral waves in the crypto ocean.
Think of it like getting a backstage pass, right? To see someone actively trying to surf the internet's hype cycles for profit.
Yeah, and you see the platforms, the
Yeah.
like blink and you'll miss it decisions he's making.
And the emotional side too, I bet. The tightrope walk.
Definitely. So, okay, you're thinking about jumping into this world.
What?
What does the meme coin landscape even look like right now?
Good question.
Well, according to TJR, we're basically in a full-blown meme season. That's the term he uses.
Same season. Okay.
Huge amount of buzz, speculation around these cryptocurrencies that often just start from internet jokes, trends.
Right.
He throws out some interesting examples like Jism, Rhysis, Goonfest.
Goonfest,
Yeah.
seriously.
Names that sound maybe absurd, right? But apparently they've seen massive price explosions. Very short-lived, though.
Fleeting gains. And it's drawing attention, huh? He mentioned celebrities, athletes reaching out,
He does, which, really shows how mainstream this stuff is getting, or at least the idea of it.
and accessibility seems key, too.
Yeah.
He points out you can start pretty small.
That low barrier to entry, yeah, that's definitely a big part of the allure. Anyone can give it a shot, it feels like.
There's always a but.
Always. It's crucial. Crucial to understand the other side of that coin. Same things that cause those, crazy rapid gains.
Yeah.
They also set the stage for equally rapid, significant losses. It's highly volatile, to put it mildly.
Right. It's not like he just jumped in cold, though. He mentioned talking to someone successful.
Yeah, he mentions a previous conversation. Someone supposedly making over 6 figures a month trading these meme coins, these pump and dumps.
6 figures a month.
That's the claim. So, in a way, this deep dive is about seeing how maybe some of those strategies play out in real time. What does it actually look like?
And he's trying to learn from others, too, right? Like top traders.
Precisely. He mentions wanting to learn from the top profit and loss day trader on the Pump.Fund platform. So he's actively seeking out insights
Okay. Trying to get an edge.
from those who are, currently winning in this very specific, very risky game.
All right, let's get into the nuts and bolts, the platforms, the tools. What's TJR using for this attempt?
Okay, so the main platform he talks about is Photon.
Photon.
He specifically uses it for buying, selling, trading meme coins. Apparently, it's set up for the kind of speed you need.
Speed is everything here, it sounds like.
Absolutely. Think of it like a specialized dashboard,
Yeah.
just designed for these rapid-fire transactions.
And the settings within Photon seem critical. He went into detail on his quick buy and quick sell setups.
He did, yeah. For quick buy, get this, he sets the slippage incredibly high,
Yeah.
99%.
99% slippage. What does that even mean in practice?
Well, slippage is basically the difference between the price you expect to pay and the price you actually pay, right? Usually it's tiny. But in meme coins, prices swing wildly, like second to second.
Right.
So 99% slippage is him basically saying, I don't care what I pay, just get my order filled now.
Wow, that's aggressive.
Super aggressive.
Yeah,
He also has smart MEV protection on,
Yeah.
that's a tool trying to stop bots front-running his trades.
okay.
Keeps the speed default, but bumps up the priority fee, adds a small bribe even.
A bribe for the network.
Yeah, like 0.03 SOL,
Yeah.
just to get his transaction prioritized.
Yeah.
It's all about instant execution,
Yep.
even if it costs a bit extra.
Paying for the express lane, it shows how competitive it is. And
Right.
quick sell is different.
A bit, yeah. For quick sell, slippage is lower, around 40%. Still high, but not 99%.
Okay.
Still has the MEV protection, default speed, same priority, and bribe fees.
So why lower on the sell side?
Probably means he's willing to accept a slightly less than perfect price just to get out fast if things turn south. Prioritizing the exit over squeezing every last bit of profit on the way down.
Makes sense. Get out quick if it drops. Now, Photon also has this meme scope page. What's that for?
Right, Meme Scope. It's designed to help spot new and trending meme coins.
Like a radar?
Kind of. It shows coins just created, coins gaining momentum, he calls them, about to graduate, and ones already listed on bigger exchanges, the graduated ones.
And he uses filters there.
Yeah. For the brand new ones, no filters. He wants to see everything. But for the about to graduate ones, he filters for coins only 2 minutes old.
2 minutes? That's incredibly early.
That's the whole game. Catching that absolute initial wave of hype almost before anyone knows it exists.
Okay. And then there's this other tool, the Potion Wallet Tracker. Sounds important.
Yeah, that seems pretty key to his strategy for finding these early ones.
What does it do?
It's a free tool, lets you monitor publicly visible crypto wallets, see what other people are buying and selling.
Spying on other traders?
Essentially, yeah. TJR specifically mentions tracking wallets of traders who've apparently had huge success with meme coins on Pump.fun.
Like who? Any names?
He names a few. Cupsy apparently made around $4 million profit last month.
4 million
Yeah.
in a month from meme coins.
According to TJR, yeah.
Yeah.
Staggering. Also WD and Orangey.
So the strategy is watch what these big winners are buying in real time.
That's the core idea, yeah. If TJR sees a new coin, likes the narrative, maybe thinks it could pop,
Yeah.
and then he sees Cupsy or WD buying into it on the tracker,
Yeah.
he sees that as like a confirmation signal.
The smart money is moving in.
Kind of like that. Okay, the narrative might be there, and these guys see it too.
But he's not just blindly copying them, right? He stressed that.
Super important point. He emphasizes even the best traders lose a lot. So the wallet tracker isn't, a magic bullet.
Right.
It's just another piece of the puzzle, another data point to consider alongside his own judgment about the meme, the story, the potential buzz.
Okay, so we've got the platform Photon, the high-speed settings, the meme scope for finding coins, and the wallet tracker for confirmations. Let's see how he puts it all together.
Right, the trading in action. He starts with 5 Solana, I think he said initially.
Yeah, or maybe 9 later. There was some back and forth.
Yeah, the exact starting capital seems a bit fluid, but let's say around that mark, 5 to 9 SOL.
And the core idea is find a new coin, catchy narrative.
Exactly, something that grabs attention online.
Yeah.
And then check if the tracked wallets, the whales, are also buying. That's the trigger.
And the speed is just, he's in and out in seconds.
That's what defines this style.
Mhm.
Seconds. The hype cycle for these things can be incredibly short. A burst of attention, then maybe nothing.
So you have to react instantly.
Instantly. Buy, sell within moments. Got to be ready to pull the trigger, like right away.
He gave some examples of the narratives he looked at. Kind of random stuff.
Totally. CZ from Binance wearing Crocs.
Okay.
Trump's Pizza. A TikTok about a blind dog. An AI agent called Zebro.
Wow. Just tapping into whatever's trending or weird online.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Whatever seems current, funny, shareable. The stronger the perceived narrative, the more chance of that initial buying surge.
But timing is everything, as you found out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He mentions the orca with hat meme. The first one did well, but all the copycats flopped hard.
You got to catch the original wave.
Exactly. Being early is crucial. Subsequent versions often just fizzle out.
Did he have some wins, though? It wasn't all bad, was it?
No, definitely some wins. He mentions 27% gain on one coin, 49% on another, 15% on something called Bomb Survivor.
Okay, so it can work sometimes.
Yeah, there are moments where he nails it,
Yeah.
identifies a coin, sees the whales move in, executes well, makes a profit, shows the potential for those rapid gains.
But he was also really open about the losses, right? Which is probably more useful for learning.
Absolutely. He talks about getting out fast. If a coin just sits there, doesn't move immediately.
Cut your losses quick.
Yeah. And the temptation to jump back in after selling.
Yeah.
Usually at worst price. Emotional trading.
FOMO kicking in.
Big time. And even just making basic mistakes, like buying the wrong coin because things are moving so fast and you're hyped up.
These sound like classic trading pitfalls, just amplified like crazy here.
Totally. Fear, greed, frustration.
Mm-hmm.
They're all dialed up to 11 in this high-speed, high-pressure meme coin world.
You could really hear it in his voice sometimes, couldn't you?
Yeah, the frustration. Seeing a coin take off after he hesitated. That cat is cooking, he says at one point, watching one run without him.
Huh. We've all felt that. Maybe not with meme coins, but yeah. And he even went full port, put everything in one trade.
He did, which is, about as high risk as you can possibly get.
Putting your entire capital on one super speculative bet.
Exactly. The upside is huge, potentially, but so is the downside. You could lose it all in one go.
And we saw that volatility in his account. Right. Up, down.
Wild swings, yeah. And by the end of the session, he documented. despite those earlier wins.
He was down significantly.
Yeah, down to just one Solana left from where he started, roughly.
Ouch. That really hammers home how tough it is, especially, as he admits, when you're still learning.
That honesty is good, I think.
Mm.
He acknowledges he's a beginner at this specific style of trading.
And the takeaways. Wallet trackers can help, but aren't magic.
Right. They're a confirmation tool, maybe,
Yeah.
not a sole indicator. Spotting strong narratives early, acting fast when you see alignment with the whales. That's key.
But the biggest lesson seems emotional, right?
Absolutely. Managing your emotions, avoiding impulsive reentries, not chasing losses, not letting fear or greed dictate your moves. That seems critical.
He frames the wins and losses as learning experiences.
Which is the right mindset, really, especially in something this volatile. Every trade, win or lose, gives you some information about the market, about yourself.
Okay. So wrapping up, you've now really taken a deep dive into this, well, chaotic, unpredictable world of meme coin day trading through TJR's firsthand experience.
Yeah, you've seen the incredible speed needed, the reliance on, real-time social trends, market data.
And the intense emotional roller coaster that comes with trying to make these super fast gains in such a speculative arena.
It definitely highlights the powerful allure, doesn't it? That idea of quick riches, turning a little into a lot.
But it also starkly shows the other side, the very real, very immediate risk of losing a lot fast. Even when you're trying to follow a strategy, follow the smart money.
So consider this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dream of turning $100 into generational wealth with meme coins is captivating, no doubt. But TJR's experience really underscores the skill, the discipline, maybe more than anything, and probably a decent chunk of luck you'd need to navigate this kind of market successfully.
So the question for you listening is maybe, what aspects of this really rapid-fire approach to risk and rewards stand out? Does it resonate?
And maybe zoom out a bit.
Yeah.
What does this whole frenzy tell you about broader trends in digital assets? About online speculation and where that might be heading? Something to chew on.